from the comfort of your listening device, it's MashUpheaval, your all-request live performance mashup podcast. Now here's your host, the human jukebox, Amelia Ray.
It was the 3rd of September. That day I'll always remember.
Hello and welcome to this episode of MashUpheaval, your all-request live performance mashup podcast. I'm your host, Amelia Ray, coming to you live from Helsinki with some soulful mashups today. I'll provide some information at the end of the show about how to request a mashup. The first song of the day goes out to the Gurku Man, who has requested a mashup of Wish I Didn't Miss You by Angie Stone and Comfortably Numb by Pink Floyd. Let's put these two songs in the blender and see what comes out. Hello, is there anybody in there? Just not if you can hear me. Is there anyone home? Call my lover, hang up, call again. What in the world is happening? Listen in, but don't yell at me. Isn't it ironic? All you wanna do is smoke chronic. Boy, you forgot when you were down who was around. Come on now, I hear you feeling down. I can ease your pain, get you on your feet again. I can't eat, I can't sleep anymore, waiting for love to walk through the door. I wish I didn't miss you anymore. There is no pain, you are receding. A distant ship, smoke on the horizon. Coming through in waves. Your lips move, but I can't hear what you're saying. What they do, they're smiling in your face all the time. They wanna take your place. The backstabbers, backstabbers, they're smiling in your face all the time. They wanna take your place. The backstabbers, backstab all you fellas who have someone that you really care, yeah. When it's all you fellas who better beware. When I was a child, I caught a fleeting glimpse out of the corner of my eye. I turned to look, but it was gone. I cannot put my finger on it now. The child is grown, the dream is gone. I have become comfortably numb. What if they say it's gonna happen to you? Missing a love like I'm missing you. Angie Stone and Pink Floyd for The Gurku Man. Wish I Didn't Miss You was based heavily on the chord structure of the O'Jays' 1972 song Backstabbers. The O'Jays would go on to work with producer Norman Hurricane Smith on their 1978 So Full of Love album. Norman Smith is credited with having discovered Pink Floyd and produced their first 3 albums. David Gilmour of Pink Floyd used to play the Gnarls Barkley 2006 hit Crazy during sound checks for his On an Island tour in 2006. Gnarls Barkley's Danger Mouse said CeeLo penned the lyrics of the song after a conversation the two had had about audiences only taking artists seriously if they were insane. The artist, not the audience. They went into the studio with CeeLo's lyrics, and Crazy was recorded in 1 take. Initially, Patsy Cline didn't have as much luck with her 1962 hit of the same name. She had difficulty reaching the high notes during recording due to broken ribs she'd suffered as a result of an automobile accident that nearly took her life. But after a week's rest, she was back in the studio and nailed the final version of Crazy in 1 take. Here for Sharon and Inglewood is a mashup of Crazy by Gnarls Barkley and Crazy by Patsy Cline. I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about that place. Even your emotions have an echo in so much space. When you're out there, yeah, well, I was out of touch. But it wasn't because I didn't know enough. I just knew too much. Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Possibly. Oh, crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for trying and crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. And I hope that you are having the time of your life. Think twice. That's my only advice. Come on down, who do you think you are? Ha ha ha, bless your soul. You really think you're in control? I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy, just like me. Oh, crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. Crazy times too there for Sharon in Inglewood. Today's episode of MashUpheaval featured the songs Wish I Didn't Miss You, written by Andrea Martin and Ivan Matias. Backstabbers, written by Leon Huff, Gene McFadden, and John Whitehead. Comfortably Numb, written by David Gilmour and Roger Waters. Crazy, written by Willie Nelson, and Crazy, written by Brian Burton, Thomas Callaway, John Franco Reverberi, and John Piero Reverberi. The background song, Papa Was a Bloody War Pig, is a mashup of War Pigs, written by Tony Iommi, Ozzy Osbourne, Geezer Butler, and Bill Ward. And Papa Was a Rolling Stone, written by Norman Whitfield and Barrett Strong. Thanks for tuning into this episode of MashUpheaval. If you would like to request a mashup, shoot me an email to mashupheaval@ameliaray.net. Special thanks to patrons Allison Davis, Donnie Jackson, and QO. And if you liked what you heard, be sure to subscribe to the podcast and consider rating it or leaving a review. It helps others find it. Thanks again for listening, and I'll be back in a couple of weeks with another episode of
MashUpheaval.
Thanks, Business Crass.